Grizzly bears are a conservation success story in the greater Yellowstone ecosystem. This week in Fish and Wildlife, we highlight an opportunity for folks to be involved in the management of grizzlies in Montana moving forward.
This week in Fish and Wildlife, sponsored by your local Montana Toyota dealers.
Thursday morning time once again for This Week in Fish and Wildlife. Once again, we're on the road this morning, and we're at one of the many fishing access sites managed by the Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife and Parks. We're at the Cherry River Fishing Access, the base of the Bridgers, not far from Bozeman. This morning we're not talking fishing access, however, we're talking about grizzly bear management. This week, Montana Governor Steve Bullock announced he is forming what he is calling the Grizzly Bear Advisory Council to open up a discussion, statewide discussion on grizzly bear management, conservation, and recovery. Council will be selected through an application process. Deadline for that is a couple of weeks away. We'll tell you in a minute how you can be a part of it if you're interested in it. Really, it's tasked with 5 key things when it comes to management of grizzly bears in the state of Montana. Maintaining and enhancing human safety is one. Ensuring a healthy and sustainable grizzly bear population within Montana's management area. Improving timely and effective response to conflicts involving grizzly bears. Engaging all partners in grizzly-related outreach and conflict prevention, and improving intergovernmental, interagency, and tribal coordination. Again, that's the roles tasked by Governor Steve Bullock in this. Council will focus on providing recommendations to the Governor's Office, Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife and Parks, and of course the Fish and Wildlife Commission in that. The Governor says he is looking for a broad cross-section of interest to serve on this council. That includes livestock producers, wildlife enthusiasts, conservation groups, hunters, community leaders, tribal nation representatives, and outdoor industry professionals. If you're interested in doing that, the deadline for it is April 12th. You can find an application to apply for this, again, the Grizzly Bear Advisory Council. Application online, it can be found at fwp.mt.gov. And of course, this is a story we're going to continue to follow here in segments of This Week in Fish and Wildlife. But for right now, that's This Week in Fish and Wildlife.
This Week in Fish and Wildlife was sponsored by Toyota. Let's go places.